Chapter 21. I have to find my friends. We don't have much time left, I say. The Seeker could get that last kid any time now. But how do we stop it, Mary asks. It's too powerful. We can figure it out on the way. I spin around, searching for the way out through the woods. The most important thing is to find Lyric and Nia. I made a promise. Justin! I get goosebumps. It's not Mom's eerie voice. My gaze jumps around the wooded area. I don't see her, but I feel her. It's a dark, suffocating presence. You can't leave me, baby, Not Mom whispers. The wind carries her voice to me, and her haunting voice tugs at my heart. I reach for the puzzled piece in my pocket and freeze. 399. I stare at the mark on my wrist. Not only is it my number, it's the amount of time since I've seen my mom. 399 days. My legs wobble. It feels like I'm being split in two. Justin? Duke says. My head pops up. I stare at him through watery eyes. Chest hurts. Hard to breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4. The loud thuds of my heart echo in my head. I have to find my friends. A panic attack in front of my friends is different than having one in front of strangers. I feel weak and helpless. This is not the image I need to project to get people to help me defeat the Seeker. That, Duke points at me, his eyes painted. Whatever just happened is going to get worse, more intense, scarier for all of us if we go after the Seeker. I swallow hard. I can deal with it if it means at the end we go home. He looks down, mumbling to himself. We could stop it. No more fear. Safe again. I watch him wrestle with his thoughts. He finally lifts his head. I'll help. Mary wrings her hands. Me too. This is good. The best I could hope for. We're forming a team. Now I need to find the rest of the players. Nia, Lyric, Quincy, Carla, and Shay. Where do we go now? Asks Mary. I'll lead us out of the woods. Then Justin can direct us toward an area where his friends might be. Something familiar to them, Duke says. He slowly gazes around the area. His weary eyes briefly land on the pond and the shelter he built out of sticks. I can't imagine what he's thinking right now. If things go like we hope, this will be the last time he ever has to hide. He exhales a loud breath, then marches into the woods. We follow him through the maze of trees. I'm immediately uneasy as we push past the low-hanging limbs and thick brush. The magnitude of what we're facing hits me in waves, threatening to drown me. My legs are a little unsteady. All the emotions and stress of the day are catching up to me, but I have to keep moving. No time to rest now. A giggle bubbles up inside and I can't hold it back. I randomly think about my counselor. Man, will I have a lot to talk to her about. Those are going to be some interesting sessions. I clear my throat to hold back another giggle and ignore the weird glances from Duke and Mary. They must think I'm cracking under the pressure. I don't blame them. When we finally reach the path and follow it back to the park, I breathe a little easier. We leave the shadows of the tall trees and step into the hazy, gloomy environment around us. The silence is creepy. Dark clouds crowd the sky, and the constant mist adds to the murkiness. Duke shifts from foot to foot as his eyes zip around. Different, he says. Not like my woods. Which way do we go now? Mary asks when we hit a cross street. I recognize this area. It's a few miles from where home should be. You said somewhere familiar, right? We should try my neighborhood first. We walk down the sidewalk. A girl stands on the corner holding a small dog. Their blurry forms flicker in and out like the old man I saw in the cemetery. The dog growls and barks loudly as we stroll past it. It wiggles around, almost jumping out of her arms. She may not be aware that we're here, but the dog is, just like Hyde's dog, Butch. Duke, don't talk. He glances back over his shoulder. What? I ask. I need to listen. Watch, he says. I glance at Mary. She searches the area like Duke. We're not alone, he says. Keep moving. My stomach drops. I don't see anything. But that doesn't mean much. Not here. I quicken my pace, but can't outrun the panic swirling inside me. What's out there? What does it want? We hurry through town. With every turn, I'm hoping to see one of my friends. I have to find them. I don't know what I'll do if I don't. Hey, a boy's voice yells out. Where'd you go? I freeze. I know that voice. Lyric? I spin around, trying to see around the buildings. I only see blurry forms of people in the distance. Where is he? Wait! I'm right here! A girl calls out. Stop! I gasp. That's Nia. They're close. Who is that? Mary asks. It's Lyric and Nia. I start moving in the direction of their voices. Duke blocks my path. Wait, it could be a trick. No, it's them. I know it. I have to find them. As I start to go around him, he cries out and stumbles back. What is it? What's wrong? Mary says, staring at him with wide eyes. Duke's body twitches as he frantically passes close. It burns! It burns! He falls to the ground and rolls around, shouting in pain. My heart skips. I realize what's happening. He's on fire. I reach for him, but he says, Don't touch me! Don't touch me! Coughing, he covers his nose and mouth, as if trying to avoid smoke. His skin reddens, and welts appear on his face. What do we do? Mary asks. My stomach turns as I watch him flail around. I should help, but I hesitate. Suddenly, a stream of water shoots past me. I spin around. Lyric holds a blue and yellow water blaster. Water douses Duke until his clothing is wet. He groans and collapses onto his back. His chest rises and falls with heavy, labored breaths. Are you okay? Lyric asks. No more burning? Gasping, Duke nods. Mary kneels near him, but doesn't touch him. My mind is struggling to process what just happened. Duke was on fire. Lyric is here and he has a water blaster. Lyric? He doesn't respond. It's as if he doesn't realize I'm here. Frowning, Mary glances at me, then back at Lyric. Don't you see him? He lowers the water blaster. Who? The dude on the ground? A chill slides down my spine. No, Justin, Mary says, pointing at me. What? He sucks in a loud breath, and his eyes fly back to where I'm standing. Justin? His voice shakes. Trembling, he squeezes his eyes shut. Why can't you see me? I ask. He's here. Justin is here. He found me, Lyric mutters to himself. He's here. It's okay. Lyric. He doesn't respond to my voice. His chest rises and falls heavily. His hands are clenched at the sides. I spin to Mary. Ask him. Ask him if he brought his harmonica. She frowns. What? It's a thing. He'll understand. Justin wants to know if you brought your harmonica, Mary says hesitantly. Lyric's eyes pop open and widen. They're bright with tears. His gaze lands on me, and he blinks hard several times. He sees me. I swallow the giant lump in my throat. Justin, he says with a wobbly smile. Man, Lyric! Nia races around the corner of the building. Why didn't you answer me? Panting, she stumbles to a stop when she spots me. Nia? Lyric says in awe. My heart pounds so hard in my chest, it's hard to catch my breath. It slowly hits me. I found them. They're safe. We're together again. For a moment, we stare at each other. Then everyone is moving at the same time. I rush toward them. We're a couple of feet apart before I remember the danger. I stumble back away from them. No! Don't touch me! So the gang's back together. Do you think they can defeat the Seeker? We'll find out in the next chapter.